Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Muhammad Arif Sharifuddin bin Ali, and I will explain about Chapter 6 Termination of Contract about Rescission. Introduction for Termination Contract. The contract expires by way of rescission, death, and non-approval of the suspended contract. The rescission of contract occurred for the following reasons. First, lapse or expiration of time. Second, cancellation due to khiyar. Third, mutual rescission or iklah. Fourth, accomplishment of work or objective. Fifth, frustration. And sixth, invalidity of contract. First, lapse or expiration of time. The existence of a contract that may be made within a certain period of time, such as contract that include contract of hire, borrowing, bequest, and the likes. Second, cancellation due to khiyar. We know there are 5 khiyar, which is khiyar al-majlis, khiyar al-aib, khiyar al-syarat, khiyar al-yah, and khiyar al-ta'in. And third, mutual rescission or iklah. Withdrawal of the offer with the consent of both parties when one party regrets and wants to withdraw the contract. It is circumcision because according to the hadith, whosoever mutually agrees to rescind his contract, Allah regards his offense as undone in the day of judgment. Fourth, accomplishment of the work or objective. It arises for certain types of contract, such as the expiration of the lease period, the classification of debts in the mortgage, and the representative has performed his duties. Fifth, frustration. It exists due to happening of natural catastrophe, such as flood and drought that causes the inability of the contracting parties to carry out their obligation of the contract. And lastly, invalidity of contract. It arises due to non-fulfillment of the required contract, such as the subject matter of contract is unknown and not existed. The contracting parties or court may rescind the contract provided that the subject matter is not yet being disposed of. Cancellation due to khiyar or termination. First, khiyar al-majlis. Approval or confirmation of the contract by the contracting parties, and separation of the contracting parties without any reservation. And lastly, death of one of the contracting parties according to the Hanbalis. Khiyar al-aib. Acceptance of defect by the offeree or buyer, disposition of the subject matter of the contract by the offeree, destruction of the subject matter of the contract while it is the hand of the offeree, and transfer the ownership of the subject matter of contract by the offerer to the offeree by way of gift. Khiyar al-ta'in. Exercising right of option by the buyer and destruction of subject matter of the contract while in the hand of the buyer. Khiyar al-syarat. Exercising of right of option by its owner, exercising ownership right by disposing of the subject matter of contract, lapse of the stipulated time, destruction of the subject matter of sale, and death of one of the contracting parties. And lastly, khiyar al-ru'yah. Exercising right of option by the offeree when seeing the subject matter of the contract, exercising ownership right by disposing of the subject matter of contract, and lastly, death of the offeree according to the Hanafis. So that's all from me. The end.